Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Taurus is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Taurus, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And this is pretty good. 8 of Pentacles. Patience, prudence, caution, taking things slowly. But more than that, this is also understanding the long game, right? This is you understanding that all of these little efforts you put in day to day are leading up to something great, right? Every day you got to water the plants a little bit. Talk to them, right? Be optimistic. Give them a little bit of sunlight. Check the soil, that sort of thing. Prune them back if they need to. Clear out the weeds. All these little things, your day-to-day dedication is leading to really, really big things. All right. A very abundant harvest at the end of it all, right? And I feel like that's your energy right now. I feel like this is what you've really been kind of focused on, right? 4 of Cups, trying to still your heart, right? Trying not to get too excited, trying to just be like, it's one of those things where you're trying to be patient. You know something really, really big is coming down the line, and we're trying to not get over it, trying not to get ahead of ourselves, trying to stay calm, right? Trying to stay balanced, do what we got to do. You're in this kind of mode of preparation. We're trying not to get too excited, just being calm, taking care of business. But I feel like it's going to start getting a little bit more exciting. Oh, we got a lot of 4s here. Look at that. Oh, and look, of course we do. Of course we do, because all of your actions have been correct, and it's paying off. You've done all the right things. It's going to pay off, right? You've been preparing. You've been getting ready. This is that big win. You're going to be real happy here. We've got the Chariot card. We've got a 5 of Pentacles. More Cancer energy with this, the Knight of Cups and the Tower. This is going to change your life. This is going to be, not only are you going to be doing what you absolutely love to do, that this is really the big celebration. When you get to the 9 of Cups, that's when it says, okay, all of your hard work has been paying off. Now you can get excited. Now you can party. Now you can yell and scream and shout it from the mountaintops. Now you can, enjoy it. Now you can, indulge, immerse yourself in this. This is real good energy. And I feel like not only is this going to be that kind of a joyous occasion for you, well, not even an occasion, an ongoing occasion, right? It's going to really change your life. There is this financial difficulties in your life right now. Yeah, I don't know if it's something with the home. Spirit's kind of showing me a house, showing me some money bags. That's just the symbols I get. I don't know if you're buying a home, repairing a home, if there's something about your house, or you have to move, or you don't want to move. Or you're trying to just slowly kind of, build equity, or you're just slowly trying to do something related to where you live. Yeah, it's paying off. There's going to be a big breakthrough. All of this day-to-day dedication is really leading to a huge change. Right? It could be a windfall of money. It could just be that finally you're doing this a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, and then you get it paid off. Maybe maybe you're trying to pay down a debt, and it's just a couple bucks every month. Boom, boom, boom. Here it is, gone, freedom. You've escaped that thing. whatever it was. Maybe it does kind of feel like a debt. You know, it feels like you're in something, and just a little bit at a time is getting you to your happy place, and we get out of that. We get out of that situation. You can see the truth, and you can speak your truth. It's a revelation. It's a freeing of your soul that's taking place. Yeah. And I think it's being couched in this physical kind of realm. But we've got more than just the earth, right? The earth is just one rather small part of the reading. We got a lot of water. We got some air. We got some fire. A couple of air cards, right? We got some fiery cards. Yeah. I kind of feel like we got two of everything here, right? Look at this. We've got fire here, and this is the tower. I mean, this is fire. You can't deny that. It's a martial kind of fire. So we've got two fires. We've got two waters, and yes, I'm ignoring this for now. Two waters. We've got two airs. We've got two earths. And we've got two Cancer energies, which are both waters, yes. But this is the Chariot, and this is the Knight of Cups. This is the Cancer archetype, and this is Cancer archetype activated. I don't know if Cancer is important to you, if that sign is somehow relevant to you. I almost wonder if you have an older, I don't know, maybe a male energy, maybe not. But an older energy, someone that maybe has passed, and maybe they were a Cancer. Yeah, because I kind of feel as if there's a really strong Cancer influence on you right now. And maybe that goes into this feeling of home. Yeah, this feeling of whatever you're doing is meant to improve the life for yourself and your loved ones, and something to do with the house or the actual home, like where you live with your people and your pets and your plants, you know. Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We are just going to set it down right over here. We're going to put Mr. Ed, the tiny horse, right there on top. And we're not going to look at that card until the very end. Now, I paused because Spirit's showing me elephants. What is an elephant is important to you? Maybe the symbolism, you know, the elephants with the trunk raised, supposed to be very good luck. I feel like you have something like that. It's almost, you know, you go to a restaurant and they've got like the Buddha statue, you know, and you go there and you just present a little offering to the Buddha, you know, and I don't know if it's insensitive or whatever, but some people will rub the Buddha's belly for good luck, you know, and it's just kind of, it's maybe a little bit superstitious. Okay, I'm just going to say that. It might not be a popular opinion, but I feel as if it really does reinforce our connection with the divine. Now, I don't care if it's you, if you're rubbing a crucifix, or if you are rubbing the Buddha's belly. It doesn't matter to me. But it feels like that is just mostly a reminder to ourselves that, you know, I am doing my part and I'm trusting in Spirit for the rest. You know, it's kind of like by doing these activities, and maybe it is with the elephant. Maybe you kind of have an elephant and you pet it every time you walk by. You kind of, you know, like a little, not porcelain, but stone or something. It seemed like it's maybe a stone one. It's an affirmation. It's kind of a request or almost a reminder that we're speaking out to the universe that says, hey, we're in this together. You know, we are co-creators with the universe. It is us and Spirit together, right? Working in harmony that's going to do this. And so as you're putting in all of this slow day-to-day effort, trying to contain ourselves, trying not to get too excited about the hopes for the future, you know, we're trusting that Spirit is also doing what Spirit needs to do behind the scenes. All right. And the same thing really goes with our mental energy. We've got this Two of Swords down here at the bottom. I think you're trying very hard not to let your mind start playing tricks on you or start giving too many doubts. You know, sometimes we get in this thing day to day, we're doing our routine, and we're sometimes haunted by these thoughts that just kind of whisper in our ear, hey, it's not going to work. hey, there's other things you should be doing, And we have to sometimes not listen to ourselves, because we might convince ourselves that our worst fears are coming true, that we're doing all of this day-to-day effort and we'll have nothing to show for it. And I feel like you're doing a very good job discerning those kind of bad thoughts from good thoughts, right? Because you have this Queen of Swords up here. You're able to look at this situation from a higher perspective. So I do think that you might not be someone that meditates, or maybe you do meditate, but it's not what I call meditation. It's more like contemplation. It's more even like a Western style meditation, which is more like an inner prayer. Where you sit quietly somewhere, I think, away from all of the symbols of your stress, symbols of your work, quiet room or whatever, even the bathroom maybe, I don't know. But you close your eyes in a quiet place and you pray and you contemplate. And you have a conversation. You have what they might call a Gnostic dialogue. Rather than what I consider to be like an Eastern meditation, which is more kind of a one-pointedness, focusing on one, perhaps a simple impression, or maybe a more complex impression, but it's not really an exchange or a communication necessarily, all right? And I don't want to debate that, right? Everyone has their opinions. It's it's all semantics anyway. But I feel like you do have that kind of a dialogue or contemplation or that inner prayer. Yeah. And I feel like that's really helping you to keep your mind from running wild, keeping your mind from getting off track, getting distracted, or your mind trying to pull you away to something else, because you know that this is going to work. And maybe this is mostly a financial thing. It could be. It could be. You're preparing for something. Yeah. And I think that the Four of Wands right here are those little achievements. Now, the way that you get from 0 to 100 is not by taking one big leap. It's by going through 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you maybe count by 2s a little faster, count by 5s pretty fast. 10s, oh, come on. That's like that. The 4, maybe you're counting by 4s. The Four of Wands is you setting up smaller goals that lead you toward this bigger goal. I think that's what you've been doing. Also, how many cats do you have? I feel like you've got like when you sit down or when you do this, maybe during this prayer contemplation, do you have a lot of cats that sit with you? I'm getting just a picture of somebody who's like sitting there and there's like cats in the lap, there's cats all around. Like they kind of, they do that with you, and maybe they're purring the whole time and it kind of creates a whole ambiance. But a lot of cats around you for some reason. Yeah. Anyway, incremental goals. You're trying to pay off this house. Well, you think, okay, well, it's not just 0 and then finally it's paid off. No, you say, okay, first I'm going to tackle the first $1,000 or whatever. And then you reach that goal. All right, did it. And now on to the next one. So it's incremental. Otherwise, you wait that long to get that really, really big win. And chances are you're going to fade out before you get there. So you set up these smaller wins, these incremental goals, really just to keep you motivated. It kind of, it starts to snowball. You get to that first milestone, second milestone, and you just start to think, yeah, this is fun, And it's really all a way for us to stay the course. Yeah. And I think that's what the Four of Wands is here for you. Also, I'm getting somebody who is an over-the-road truck driver, or maybe it's a bus driver. Someone's going like this with the steering wheel. And that's usually the symbol I receive for someone who's driving a big truck, not like a monster truck, not like a pickup truck, but either an over-the-road, long-haul kind of vehicle, or it's a bus maybe. Yeah. I don't know who that's for. Sometimes these details come in. I don't know what they mean. I'm just the messenger, right? But they are meant for someone. If it's not your detail, don't worry about it. Save it for the next person, But I think it does validate the energy that we're in, and kind of confirm some things for some people. All right, so I let that stuff kind of flow. The Nine of Cups. There we are. That's the beauty. This is satisfaction, fulfillment, joy. This is the dream that keeps on dreaming. This is the life that keeps on living. This is the happiness that keeps on happening. This is, perhaps it's taking place with one event, the paying off of the house, so to speak. But this is really, it's something that's really like improving all of your days. It's not just one celebration and then it's whatever. No, this is making all of the days beautiful, happy, blissful, right? Because I think now it really is freeing you up to do a lot of other things that you want to do in your life. It's really, it's giving you the chance to fulfill more of your dreams. Maybe this was one of them. You wanted to pay this thing off. You wanted to fix the house. You wanted to get out of debt, or whatever it is. Whatever this crop is that you're growing, this is a dream. And you're getting ready to harvest that dream. But now there's more. There's the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Now it's just like, for one, this is giving you the confidence that, yes, you can accomplish your dreams and your goals. You know how to do it. You know how to stay the course for the long haul and get her done. Yeah. Let's move over to the path of the serpent now. And as we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it does help out the channel, and I really do appreciate that. Now, I'm also seeing a lot of boxes being packed. So I don't know if this long haul truck driver thing that I'm feeling is perhaps a moving van, moving truck. Maybe you're moving homes. Maybe this is the home that you want to buy and you're moving into it, right? Something along those lines, perhaps, because now I'm getting all these like packing boxes. I don't know if things are going in or things are coming out, but there we go. The Chariot card here. This is your dedication. This is your obedience to your own will. This is despite the body wanting to do, and the mind and the heart wanting to do all these other things instead, you followed your will. You have obedience to your own higher self, your own spirit. Yeah. The sphinxes want to go in different directions, but you've got it disciplined. You've got this, maybe you've got a budget, maybe you've got just a very kind of strict will about things. You've got the ability to control yourself. And that's how you're achieving success. Yeah. Through your own efforts. Spirit's meeting you halfway. You are co-creators. But this is because you have had the discipline not only to do the things step by step, but to also trust in Spirit. You've surrendered almost your personal will, let's say, to the divine will, to your own true self, your own spiritual will. And so even if the mind, the body, the heart kind of want to do something else, start to rebel and say, I don't like this anymore, you answer to a higher power and you're staying the course. That's how you're getting this thing done. And that's real, like, self-control. That's real discipline. Yeah. And I do think there's a heavy Cancer influence in your life. And I don't know who that's coming from. If it's an older, an ancestor or a spirit guide, perhaps. Or if it's, maybe a parent or grandparent or something. The Five of Pentacles here in the position of your environment. This, I think, is something about moving. Right? So it's something about the home, moving homes, fixing the home. There are parts, there are things that are being put together. There's things either going into or coming out of boxes, right? And I don't know exactly what that is, but this is, let's say, a financial movement of some kind, right? This is you really, maybe the 8 is you saving the money. And then here with the 5, this is you now spending the money on what it's meant to be used for. Maybe that's the discipline. You got to save up a certain amount of money so that you can buy the home you want, or maybe you're saving the down payment or something like that, right? But what it's leading you to is this Knight of Cups. It's leading you to the ability and the freedom to now give and receive love and affection freely, right? And what that means to me is that it is, it's allowing you to do those things with your life, with your time, with your heart, with your money, with your body, whatever, that are geared toward other people, that are linking you with other people in a very kind of intimate, spiritual, deeply connected, emotional way, through compassion and empathy. So it's allowing you to take care of your people. It's allowing your people to take care of you. It's really creating a lot of like emotional stability, but real deep connections with people. Yeah. So this is a home. This is you giving your family a forever home. That sort of thing, right? It is something that is coming from the heart, and it is almost like a gift that you're giving. Well, a gift you're giving yourself, but your loved ones as well. Yeah. This is a really big win. Really big win. Yeah. The first of many. And the Tower card that comes next, well, this is kind of, sometimes the Tower seems scary, right? Because this is change. This is saying you're either moving into or out of this home. This is saying that you've been in this kind of steady, calm, routine, dedicated, monotonous, boring kind of thing. Then suddenly, bam, suddenly there's this big win and the possibilities open up. Now it's like, oh man, it's moving day. It's like, oh wow, it's time to really do this thing, And so it's kind of disruptive, but in a very good way, in a very exciting way. Yeah. And we could even look at this as we're rebuilding the tower. I know maybe you'd expect it to be reversed. I don't read reversals. Don't need to. The cards tell their own story depending on the cards that are around them. Right? So what this even suggests is that it's through this love and compassion that we are improving a situation, that we are invoking this change to make things better. This is perhaps disrupting the lives of you. Maybe you're moving your family, right? You have to pull the kids out of school, and it's a lot of work to move. But we're doing it because this is going to be the absolute best thing for everybody. It's disruptive, sure, but it is absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Getting a P name as well in your life. Peter, Paul, I don't know, something like that. It could be this older energy that I'm feeling around you, maybe the Cancer person. Not myself. I am a Cancer, but I feel like there's somebody close to you, strong influence on you. Yeah. Let's look at the mystery card now. All right. Let's see what this could be. We don't need anything, though. This is the issue I have when readings are so balanced. This is going to cause some kind of imbalance. But what I'm looking at with this card is something that's going to show us what's next. What's after the Tower, after this disruption, after moving day. I want to see you settled in. Maybe we'll get another 4, maybe the 4 of Pentacles. If you have a prediction, put it down in the comments. Here we go. Oh, no, we've got the Lovers. Well, that's all right. I like the Lovers card. Doesn't necessarily mean romance, okay? This is commitment. This is dedication. This is what you are so obedient to. And it is your love, your connection, either with spirit, with purpose, or with family, or with one other person. Maybe it's romantic, sure. This is your choice to be committed to something or someone. And that's what all of this stems from, is your commitment. Through this commitment, because this is you take this commitment seriously. That's why you have this dedication and discipline and obedience. And this is that higher kind of union. This could be you and God, goddess, deity, spirit. This is you really, really connecting with what you're meant to do. And I almost want to say that it makes the rest of this stuff easier, maybe, because you have this foundational connection and commitment to something. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, click on the link up in the corner, or there's one down in the video description. New readings for Taurus, Monday and Fridays. But I'm here every day, 6 a.m. So come on back, see me tomorrow. Right, Chicago time. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free, does not cost you anything. And leave a comment for me. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.